There's this earnestness to everything Temba Bavuma does as a cricketer. It comes through even more when you hear him speak in a press conference. He's measured, he's contemplative, he's patient. Often, he is also emotional. And he certainly didn't hold back on his emotions as he addressed the possibility of becoming the first South African captain to lead his country to a proper world title, the 1998 ICC knockouts. Notwithstanding, especially when he started talking about how even getting to Lords for this big finale was part of his story, and his team's story. If anything, he must have brought up the story at least a dozen times as he spoke about South Africa's chances in the World Test Championship final that kicks off at Lords on Wednesday. It was difficult not to be moved by how much it seemed to move him. Even if many have questioned his team's progress to the final along with their credentials as a test team to get to this stage. Who did they beat after all, being an unavoidable narrative that's followed their progress to this stage? The fact is that now they know who they'll have to beat to shut everyone up. A team that has historically been a bugbear for them in matches that matter. A team that has perennially managed to get the better of them when it matters most. Not to forget their own well-publicized issues with finals and knockout matches across eras and across decades. But there's more. If the South Africans weren't carrying the pressure and baggage of their own legacy and history into the final against Australia, there's more riding on it than Bavuma and his team completing their story. There's a bigger narrative at play. For, in many ways, South Africa will also be going into bat for the rest of the Test nations around the world who like them struggle to keep up with the financial demands of hosting and playing the traditional format. A South African win here could well trigger some interesting conversations around what could lie ahead for teams that are not as economically strong as the other nations. At a time, more importantly, when there's so much talk of future schedules being designed around the needs of certain nations, and also the potential of divisions. Not that Bavuma or his players will currently be thinking about that larger narrative. But it could well have a bearing on how things pan out over the next few days at Lords. Whether they know it or not, South Africa for once aren't just playing for themselves. Maybe that's what they need to get over the stigma of not being able to get over the final hurdle. As for Australia, it's a continuation of the rise of the Pat Cummins era, as they try to add another jewel to their burgeoning crown. 2 years on from having won the WTC for the first time, they are looking to go back to back with a team that's more or less the same as 2023. But if anything hungrier than even they were back then. Though never emotional, Cummins is always pretty candid with what he thinks of the challenge ahead of him, and so are his team.